Hi there, I'm Mrs. Weaver. We've been talking in class about mixtures and solutions. Mixtures are substances that contain two or more different types of matter. Now, when they were combined or mixed together, those types of matter retained their identity. They didn't change into something new just because they were put with other matter. They're still what the original substance was. They're just mixed together. Solutions are a special type of mixture because when they combined, the materials dissolved and they became evenly mixed. It's a homogeneous mixture where all the little particles are so teeny tiny and so evenly dispersed, all of the resulting solution looks exactly the same. It has the same ratio of the materials in all parts of it. It doesn't matter if you take it from the top or the bottom, it's all the same. Solutions can be separated because they're a type of mixture, but it can be a little bit trickier because of that even mixing and the dissolving. Your eyes can't pick out that it's one or more things. Most mixtures, it's easy to look at them and go, oh yeah, I can see all the parts. Let's talk about milk. What does milk have to do with mixtures and solutions? Well, let's take a minute to look at what milk is. A lot of people in the United States buy milk. You probably have some in your refrigerator at home. Most of the milk that people consume in the United States is cow's milk. Milk is made up of water, actually most of it's water, fats, proteins, lactose. Lactose is sugar. It's the type of sugar that you find in milk. It also contains minerals and some other things. So milk is made up of a whole bunch of different stuff. When they combine, do they turn into something new? Or do all of these things keep their properties, and can you pick them out? Well, maybe if we looked at what milk looks like when it first comes from the cow, it might help. We're not used to that here. We're used to buying it at the grocery store and it looks like this. It's in a container and it's all white. And it doesn't matter if you have milk here, here, or here, it's all gonna taste the same and it looks the same. This is also milk. This is called raw milk. It hasn't been processed yet. Raw milk, after it's taken from the cow, if it's allowed to sit for a little bit, looks different. It's striped. Have you ever seen striped milk before? The top portion is a yellow color. The bottom portion is white. That looks like what I'm used to seeing as milk. This, I don't know what that is. That doesn't look like milk. What is it? Well, why would we have that stripe? This is a liquid. Why would it be striped? It's layers. This has a top layer and a bottom layer. Huh. Made up of different things originally, and now we're seeing layers. We can see different substances. This is starting to sound a lot like a mixture. And it's because it is. Milk is a mixture. And you can separate out the different components. In fact, one of those components separates itself out if you just leave it alone. What property is letting it separate? Letting something float to the top? Density. One of these items is a lot less dense. Fat. Oil is a type of fat. What happens when you mix oil and water? When you mix oil and water, the oil floats to the top. Remember, milk has a lot of water? The milk fat will start to separate. It rises to the top. Now, what do they do with that? They do great things with that. Milk fat is responsible for some of my favorite foods. Milk processors will take this, and places like Bluebell and Ben & Jerry's and Breyers, they take the milk fat and they make ice cream, my favorite food. Places can also take that milk fat that's separated out and they can make whipped cream, because that's the other term for this. It's cream. The cream rose to the top and they remove it. And they can also make butter with it. Ice cream, whipped cream, butter. It's coming from there. So does that mean that all of the fat is removed and that when you buy milk, there's no fat in it? No. If you buy fat for your skim milk, yeah, the fat has been removed. It's gone off to make ice cream. However, if you buy whole milk, that has around 4% milk fat in it. Or if you buy 2% milk, the 2% stands for 2% fat. This is a 2% bottle of milk. Where's the stripe? We know there's milk fat in there. Why don't we see the layers? We know that fat is less dense. All of it looks the same. All of it tastes the same. That's sounding like a special type of mixture. What happened to go from here to here? The milk is processed. Producers will take the milk and they send it through special machines that bust up those fat particles. And they break them into teeny tiny little pieces. And when they do that, they're dispersed and spread out all through the rest of the mixture. And they don't join back up anymore. They can't all get together and clump up and rise to the surface. This milk is homogenized. This is convenient because if you want to get a drink of milk, a glass of milk, you don't want to have to shake the container up to make everything go back together. You just want to drink your milk. You want all the milk to taste the same. So the producers take milk, which is a mixture, and send it through a process which turns the resulting product that we buy into something that our eyes and our taste buds see as a solution. Thanks for watching.